Hello! Welcome to Talk Emma Learn English. Here, we learn English by talking, listening, and practicing together.
I'm Emma.
And I'm Jake.
Today's topic is very special.
Yes, because this one small word can change your whole English.
That word is would.
Learners hear it everywhere.
In movies,
In podcasts.
in real conversations,
But many learners feel nervous using it.
because they think it's advanced grammar.
But actually, would is very human,
It helps you sound polite,
gentle,
thoughtful.
and natural.
Let's start very simply.
Good idea.
When you say would, you are often talking about imagination, politeness, choices, soft ideas.
Not strong commands.
Exactly.
Let's compare.
Okay,
You say, I want coffee.
that's direct.
Strong.
Now say, I would like coffee.
Immediately softer.
Kinder.
More polite.
That's why would is everywhere in real English.
Especially in daily life.
Let's talk about restaurants.
Classic example.
You don't say, give me water.
That sounds rude.
You say, I would like some water, please.
That's natural English.
And very safe for beginners.
Yes, if you're unsure, would like is always a good choice.
Now, let's slow down and explain something important.
Very important.
Would is not about time only,
Many learners think it's just past tense of will.
but it's more than that.
It's about attitude,
How you feel.
how you sound.
Let's look at daily life again.
Okay,
Imagine your friend is tired.
you want to help.
You don't say, you need rest.
That sounds like an order.
You say, I would take a rest if I were you.
That sounds caring
Supportive.
and respectful.
This is why would is powerful.
It protects relationships.
English is not just language.
It's social behavior.
Now let's talk about choices.
Yes,
You might say, I choose tea.
simple.
But in conversation, people often say, I would choose tea.
Because the choice is flexible,
Not final.
open.
That's how real people speak.
Let's imagine a friendly chat.
Okay.
You say,
What do you want to do tonight?
you reply, I would watch a movie.
Not a strong plan.
Just an idea.
A suggestion.
That's very common English.
Now let's talk about feelings and emotions.
This is important.
People often use would to express feelings safely.
For example, I would be happy to help you.
That sounds warm,
Gentle.
supportive.
If you say, I will help you,
It's okay,
but would sounds more caring.
especially with strangers
Or coworkers.
or new friends. Let's talk about work life.
Yes,
In emails, people use would all the time.
because emails need politeness.
You don't write, I want a meeting.
Too strong.
You write, I would like to schedule a meeting.
Perfect professional English.
Even beginners can use this.
And sound confident.
Not rude.
Now let's talk directly to the listener.
Yes. If you're listening and thinking, this sounds nice, but I'm afraid to use it,
That's normal.
fear is part of learning.
But would is friendly.
It won't hurt your sentence.
It only makes it softer.
Think of would as a cushion.
A soft pillow for your words. Would needs pillows sometimes.
Especially when talking to people.
Now let's look at past habits.
Yes, another common use.
Example, when I was a child, I would play outside every day.
This sentence means a repeated past action.
A habit,
Not one time.
many times.
That sentence feels nostalgic,
Warm.
emotional,
That's why stories use would a lot.
because stories are about memory.
And imagination.
Okay, let's pause here without ending the section. Let's continue with stories, because stories help English feel alive.
Yes, grammar becomes human in stories.
Think about your childhood again.
Okay,
You can say, when I was young, I would wake up early on Sundays.
that already feels calm.
Peaceful.
Routine-based.
You're not talking about one Sunday,
You're talking about a pattern.
a habit that happened again and again,
This use of would is very common in storytelling.
especially when people remember the past.
Memories need soft language.
Exactly.
Now, let's compare two sentences.
Okay,
You say, I played football after school.
that's fine.
Now listen. After school, I would play football with my friends.
That sounds warmer.
More emotional.
It feels like a memory, not a report.
That's why native speakers love would.
Because it adds feeling. Now let's move to imagination.
Very fun part.
Yes.
Yes.
Imagine someone asks you, what would you do if you had more time?
Notice the question,
They didn't say, what will you do?
because it's imaginary.
Not real yet.
That's another big use of would.
Imaginary situations.
Dreams.
Possibilities.
Let's give examples.
Okay.
Let's give examples.
Okay.
If I had more money, I would travel the world.
Classic example.
Everyone uses this.
And beginners can use it too.
You don't need advanced grammar.
Just one idea.
One feeling.
Let's make it more emotional.
All right?
If I had more time, I would spend it with my family.
That sounds real
Honest.
and natural English.
Now let's talk about advice.
Very important in conversations.
When someone asks for advice, would is your best friend.
Yes,
Instead of saying, you should sleep early,
that can sound strict.
you say, I would sleep early if I were you.
Soft.
Respectful.
Non-aggressive.
This is perfect English for friendships
And workplaces?
and family.
Now, let's imagine a real conversation.
Okay.
Your friend says, I feel tired all the time.
You reply, I would try to rest more.
That sounds caring.
Not bossy.
Exactly.
Now let's talk about would with offers.
Yes, very useful.
You don't say, I help you.
Too direct.
You say, I would be happy to help you.
That sounds polite and warm.
This sentence works everywhere.
School?
Work,
Daily life.
even online messages.
Now, let's slow down and talk to learners again.
Yes. If you're feeling shy speaking English,
Use would.
if you're afraid of sounding rude,
Use would.
if you want to sound gentle,
Use would.
it's like a soft smile in a sentence.
That's a good way to say it.
Now let's look at common beginner mistakes.
Important.
Many learners avoid would completely,
Because they think it's complicated.
but they already understand it emotionally.
Yes.
They just need confidence.
Another mistake is overthinking.
Like asking, is this conditional? Is this grammar correct?
Real English speakers don't think like that.
They think about meaning.
About feeling.
Now let's compare will and would.
Okay.
With will, I will call you.
Strong decision.
With would, I would call you.
Softer.
Maybe.
Polite.
Less pressure.
Both are correct.
But used differently.
That difference is emotional, not technical.
Now imagine someone asking for permission.
Yes,
You don't say, can I sit here?
you can.
But more polite is, would you mind if I sit here?
Very natural.
Very real English.
And very common.
This is how people sound kind.
And respectful.
Now let's talk about regrets.
Oh, emotional topic.
Yes.
Yes.
People say, I would have studied more.
That sentence carries feeling.
Reflection.
Experience.
It shows learning from the past.
Not blaming.
Just understanding.
This is advanced feeling, but simple English.
Beginners can understand this easily. Let's talk about small daily moments because English lives there.
Yes, not in textbooks.
Imagine you're at home.
Relaxing.
Someone asks you, do you want tea or coffee?
You don't say, I want tea.
You usually say, I would like tea.
That sounds calm.
Friendly.
Normal.
This is real English.
People speak like this all day.
Now imagine a different situation.
Okay?
You're not sure yet.
You're thinking.
You say, I would probably choose tea.
Notice the word probably.
Yes, would works well with soft words.
Like probably, maybe, sometimes, usually.
That's how humans talk.
not like robots.
Let's talk about small daily moments because English lives there.
Yes, not in textbooks.
Imagine you're at home.
Relaxing.
Someone asks you, "Do you want tea or coffee?"
You don't say, I want tea.
You usually say, "I would like tea."
That sounds calm,
Friendly.
normal.
This is real English.
People speak like this all day.
Now imagine a different situation.
Okay?
You're not sure yet.
You're thinking.
You say, I would probably choose tea."
Notice the word probably.
Yes, would works well with soft words.
Like probably, maybe, sometimes, usually.
That's how humans talk.
Not like robots.
Sometimes learners ask me, "Emma, why do English speakers sound so soft?"
Yes, they notice it.
They hear conversations and think, "Why is everyone so polite?"
And the answer is often one word.
Would.
Exactly.
Let's imagine a normal day.
Not special.
You're at work.
Or school.
You need a break.
You're tired.
You don't say, "I need a break."
Too strong.
You say, "I would like to take a short break if that's okay."
Now you sound professional.
Respectful.
Human.
This is how English works in real life.
Now let's talk about advice.
Yes, very important.
Advice sounds rude if you're not careful.
If you say you should sleep early,
It sounds like a command.
but listen to this. I would suggest sleeping earlier.
Soft advice.
Friendly advice.
Nobody feels attacked.
Now imagine you're talking to a friend.
They're stressed.
They're confused.
They ask for help.
You say, "If I were you, I would take some time to rest."
That sentence feels caring,
Supportive.
not bossy.
This is emotional English.
The kind people remember.
Now let's talk about making offers.
Yes,
Imagine your friend looks tired.
you don't wait.
You say, "I would be happy to help you."
That's warm.
It builds connection.
Now imagine someone visits your home.
You want to be kind.
You say, I would like you to feel comfortable here.
That sentence feels safe.
Very human.
Now let's talk about English at restaurants.
Everyone eats.
Everyone orders food.
You don't say, give me water.
No.
You say, I would like some water, please.
That one sentence opens doors.
People smile.
They help you.
This is practical English.
Now let's talk about fear.
Important topic.
Many learners are afraid to speak,
They think they will make mistakes,
so they stay silent.
but silence doesn't help.
Now listen carefully.
Okay.
Instead of saying, "I can't speak English well,"
Say, I would like to improve my English.
that sentence changes everything.
It shows growth,
Hope.
confidence starting.
Now let's talk about imagination.
Fun part,
English loves imagination.
especially with would.
You can say, "I would live near the ocean if I had a choice."
Now you're dreaming.
You're practicing English.
At the same time.
That's smart learning.
Now imagine you're talking about money.
Sensitive topic.
You don't say, I want more money.
Sounds greedy.
You say, I would like to earn enough to feel secure
That's honest.
and mature.
Now let's talk about work conversations.
Yes.
Emails.
Meetings.
Requests. Instead of "send me the file,"
Say, I would appreciate it if you could send the file.
that's high-level English.
Professional English.
Now let's slow down again.
Yes.
Would is not about speed.
It's about tone.
It gives you time to think.
Time to breathe.
English should feel safe.
Not scary.
Now let's practice silently.
Okay.
Think about something you want.
Anything.
Now say it softly with would.
I would like.
Good.
Now something you wish.
I would love.
Perfect.
Now advice for yourself.
I would try.
That's it.
You're already speaking better English.
Without pressure.
Without stress.
Now let's talk about memories again.
People love stories.
Yes.
Think about your childhood
Even one moment.
and say, Every evening we would sit together.
That sentence feels alive.
Warm.
You see faces.
Hear voices.
That's storytelling English.
Not exam English.
Now, let's bring confidence back.
Yes.
When learners use would, they feel polite.
And polite feels safe.
And safe builds confidence.
That's the cycle.
So don't rush.
Don't fear mistakes.
Use would slowly.
And naturally.
Your English will grow.
Like a habit.
A good one.
And you're already doing it.
Right now. Okay, can I say something honest?
Of course.
Many learners think English is about rules,
Yes.
grammar.
Tenses.
English is about feelings.
I agree.
And would is full of feeling.
Very true.
Let's talk about confidence again.
Important topic.
When someone is shy, they don't want to sound strong.
They want to sound safe.
So instead of saying, I will speak in the meeting,
They say, I would like to share a few thoughts.
that sentence feels gentle.
And people listen more.
Now, imagine you're disagreeing.
That's hard for learners.
Yes, very hard.
You don't want to sound rude.
So you don't say, you are wrong.
Never.
You say, I would see it a little differently.
That's smart English.
Respectful English.
Now, let's talk about relationships.
Friends.
Family.
Partners.
Emotions are strong there.
Imagine someone hurts your feelings.
Instead of shouting,
You say, I would appreciate it if you spoke more kindly.
that's mature.
That's powerful.
Now, let's talk about dreams.
Everyone has them.
Big or small,
Some people want to travel.
some want peace.
You can say, I would love to travel the world one day.
Even beginners can say that.
And it sounds beautiful.
Now, imagine talking about fears.
Many learners fear mistakes.
Yes,
Yes, very hard.
you don't want to sound rude.
So you don't say, I'm afraid.
Never.
You say, I would feel more confident with practice.
That's growth mindset English. Now, let's talk about daily life.
Simple moments.
Morning routines.
You can say, I would usually wake up early.
Natural.
Relaxed.
Now, imagine telling a story.
Storytelling is magic.
Say, when I was a child, we would play outside every evening.
That sentence creates a picture.
People feel it.
That's why would is special.
Now, let's talk about work again.
Emails, meetings, messages.
You don't say, I want feedback.
You say, I would appreciate your feedback.
Instant professionalism.
Now, imagine you made a mistake.
Very human.
You don't say, it's not my fault.
Dangerous sentence.
You say, I would take responsibility for this.
Strong and calm.
Now let's talk about choices.
Life is full of choices.
Sometimes people ask you questions.
Like, what would you do?
Exactly.
And you answer with would.
I would choose peace over money.
That sounds thoughtful.
Now let's talk about kindness.
Very important.
You can say, I would like to help,
Simple.
but powerful.
Now, imagine you're learning English slowly.
Some days are good.
Some days are bad.
Instead of quitting, you say, I would keep going.
That sentence is strength.
Now let's talk about habits.
Daily habits.
You can say, I would try to practice every day.
Realistic.
Not perfect.
That's okay.
Now imagine talking about the future.
Plans.
Hope.
You can say, I would like to build a better life.
That sentence belongs to everyone.
Now, let's slow down.
Take a breath.
English is not a race.
You don't need perfect sentences.
You need honest ones.
And would helps you be honest,
Without pressure.
without fear.
Now, imagine meeting someone new.
First impression.
You don't say, I want to know you.
You say, I would like to get to know you.
Warm and friendly.
Now, let's talk about mistakes again.
because they matter.
When you make one, say, I would like to improve.
That sentence opens doors.
Teachers help you.
People support you.
Now think about your journey
From beginner,
to confident speaker.
you didn't start strong.
But you stayed.
You tried.
You learned.
And now you're here.
Using would naturally.
That's progress.
Real progress.
English is not about sounding perfect.
It's about sounding human.
And would makes you human.
So speak slowly.
Speak kindly.
Speak honestly.
Your English will grow.
And one day you'll hear yourself speaking
And you'll smile.
because you didn't give up.
And that's the real success.
Okay, before we finish, I want to talk from the heart.
Me too.
Many people listening right now,
Are learning English alone.
late at night,
Early morning.
with doubts in their mind.
With fear in their heart.
They think, my English is not good.
I speak slowly.
I forget words.
I make mistakes.
And that's okay.
That's normal.
Because learning English is not about being fast,
It's about being brave.
and would is a brave word.
Why?
Because it allows you to speak
Even when you're not sure.
even when you're nervous.
Even when your heart is beating fast.
Think about this sentence. I would try again.
That sentence can change a life.
Many people stop learning,
Not because they can't learn.
but because they stop believing.
Now listen carefully.
You don't need perfect grammar.
You don't need big words.
You don't need a perfect accent.
You just need to continue.
Say, I would like to keep learning.
That sentence is hope.
Now imagine your future self.
1 year later,
2 years later,
you're speaking more clearly.
more confidently.
And someone asks you,
How did you learn English?
and you smile.
And you say,
I would practice a little every day.
that's the secret.
Small steps.
Now let's talk about confidence again.
Because confidence matters.
When you speak English confidently,
People listen.
even if your grammar is not perfect,
Confidence comes from acceptance.
accepting mistakes,
Accepting pauses.
accepting silence,
And would helps with that.
because would sounds calm.
It sounds polite.
It sounds thoughtful.
Now imagine you're in a real conversation.
Someone asks you a question.
You don't panic.
You take a breath.
And you say,
I would think about that.
perfect response.
No pressure.
No rush.
Now think about your dreams again.
Your real dreams.
Not small ones.
Big ones.
Travel.
Career.
Confidence.
Freedom.
You can say, I would like to live without fear.
That sentence is powerful.
English is not just language.
It's expression.
It's voice.
And would gives you a gentle voice.
Now let's talk about effort.
Effort is invisible.
People don't see your practice,
They don't see your struggle.
but it matters.
Every word matters.
Every sentence matters,
Even the wrong ones.
especially the wrong ones.
Because mistakes mean learning.
So next time you make a mistake,
Don't stop.
say, I would learn from this.
Strong mindset.
Now think about today.
Right now.
You listened.
You understood.
You learned.
That's success.
Don't wait for perfect confidence.
Start with willingness.
Say, I would try.
That's enough.
Now, before we end,
Let's speak directly to our listeners.
if you are learning English,
And sometimes you feel tired.
sometimes bored,
Sometimes hopeless.
please remember this.
You are not slow.
You are learning.
You are not weak.
You are growing.
And one day,
English will feel natural.
just like breathing,
So keep listening.
keep practicing,
Keep believing.
and keep saying,
I would not give up.
because you shouldn't.
And you won't.
Now, friends,
If you enjoyed this podcast,
if you learned something today,
please like this episode
subscribe to our channel.
and share it with someone learning English.
Your support helps us continue.
Write a comment.
Tell us.
What sentence with would you like most?
We love reading your thoughts.
I'm Emma.
I'm Jake.
See you in the next episode.
Keep learning. Bye, everyone.